these guys go. Earl Roloff, of course, is the favorite, and he's on the outside. Look for him in the blue leathers and the white helmet. And already he's got the lead, and he's going to lead this pack through turn number 1. Earl Roloff starting off this year the way he left off last year. Leading and out in front, he's on the Kawasaki, and he's followed by a whole horde of riders going around turn number 2. If anybody, you couldn't think of anybody better than to lead these guys through than Earl Roloff, already starting to stretch it out just a little bit as they head around turn number 2. In fact, the other 2 riders clinging on to Roloff pretty well as they go up between 2 and 3. First race of the year, these guys had a couple of months to go back into their garages and think how they're going to get a little more speed out of the machines, and they've done a good job. And already we've got about 4 riders starting to break away from the rest of the pack as they go to the top of the hill and down the back side. I want to mention at this time that, I'll get this a little later. That's an advertisement. And I hope Steve Cordillo can get those 2 links. Down that back straightaway they go, and look at that, Roloff starting to show a little bit of that horsepower on that Kawasaki as he goes motoring away from the rest of the pack going around turn number 8, the fastest part of the racetrack. Around this 2.5-mile race circuit, we're going to pick up, hopefully, about the top 10 as they come by to complete lap number 1. 7 laps to go. And a reminder, you want to go on that track tour, get down here right now. It's going to take place right after this race. Okay, out in front, number 1, Earl Roloff, running in second. Number 2, that's Steve Cordillo, running in third. Bike number 6, that's Chuck Wychoff. A lot of single-digit numbers up front, and there's a good reason for that. These riders were in the top 10 last year in overall points. So 1, 2, and 6 coming to you. That's Roloff, Cordillo, and Wychoff, 1, 2, and 3. In 4th spot, bike number 10, that's Ron Sharp. In 5th spot, bike number 12. 12, Craig Beecher, running in 5th spot. Bruce Anderson. In 8th spot, bike number 67, that is Jim Dickinson. And in 9th spot, 172, that's Terry Stevenson. And in 10th spot, 35, and that is... And a Kawasaki running in 3rd, so... Kawasaki, Yamaha Kawasaki in the top 3, and already Roloff starting to do business again, and it's a business he does very well, starting to open up a lead and already turning this thing into a parade. Bike number 1 in the number 1 position, Earl Roloff. Number 2 in the number 2 position, Steve Cordillo, and number 6 in the 3rd position, Chuck Wychoff, and number 10, Ron Sharp, running in 4th spot. You track tour guys down here? You guys on the track tour? Take your bikes around to the pre-grid right now. Got a problem already in this race. Bike number 1, Earl Roloff, leading the race, is going to get a black flag this time around. Roloff is going to get a black flag from the starter this time around, and we don't know the reason why. Roloff coming out of 9. We don't see any visible problem, but he's going to get a black flag. Here comes your leader. And Roloff's just as quizzical about it as we are as he turns around and looks at the starter, and he's looking down at his bike. He's slowing way down. Cordillo now in second. Wychoff still holding down 3rd, so it's Kawasaki, Yamaha Kawasaki. But the story right now is Roloff looking down at his bike and slowing way down. He wants to know what the problem is, but he's going to have to come back in this next time around. Right, we get the word from the starter that he's got a tail light that's operating. He's got a tail light that's operating and it shouldn't be on, so he's going to have to come in and fix it and go back out again. swings wide out of turn number 9. This should be quite exciting if he can get this thing fixed in a hurry. Oh, but he didn't come into the pits. He's going straight down the front straightaway with the halfway flag. And he's going to stop on the racetrack. They're going to try and get this tail light off and back in the race real quick. Cordillo must be surprised as all heck. He's out in front right now. And Roloff takes off. And he takes back off in about 7th or 8th position. This should be quite interesting. Let's see if Roloff can make up the time now and get back in with the leaders. Cordillo, I don't think is going to give him that much ground. I think that was just enough time to give Cordillo probably the win. But right now, Steve Cordillo, bike number 2 on the Yamaha, now has the lead. The Kawasaki and Chuck Weishoff running in 3rd spot. In 4th spot, or I should say in 3rd spot now, it's going to be Ron Sharp. And in 4th spot, bike number 12. Yeah, this race is, by the way, halfway over, and if anybody interested in the track tour, let's get down there right now and get in the track tour. Yeah, get down to the pre-grid. A rider coming in off the racetrack right now, Jim Dickinson, pulling into the pits with mechanical problems. Anyway, we have 2, 6, 69. That's David Neal. He's running in 3rd spot right now. And in 4th spot, it's Ron Sharp. And in 5th spot is bike number 12, but we don't have him down here. Yeah, we do. There he is right there. Greg Beecher running in 5th spot. And in 6th spot, 67. And that is Jim Dickinson, who just pulled back into the pits. So your leader's just going by, and Roloff now, if you can pick off the next 3 riders, will be in a great position to go after your leader. Roloff now finding himself in 5th position, but he's going to find himself in 2nd position very shortly as he's creeping up on the 3 riders battling it out for 2nd. Cordillo's probably going to have a big enough lead to hold it. But look at Roloff just charged around turn number 2. Boy, that guy can ride the wheels off that bike around turn number 2. He made off a lot of time, and now he's right in back of all those riders battling for 2nd as they go up the hill. Roloff sweeps by 1. Oh, he couldn't get around him on the inside, and he's going to have to hold his course until he gets down, clicks off 1 rider, and he doesn't get around him once again. He's holding him off real well up there on the turns. And Roloff's going to wait till he can get some open space, and now he's got it, and here he goes. He clicks off 1 rider. And now he's in 4th position. He's going to wait till they spread out and come down the straightaway. In the meantime, Steve Cordillo swings wide out of turn number 9, and he's going to come down and complete another lap. And here they come. Roloff clicks off another one, is in 3rd, and he's going to click off another one and get into 2nd, and Roloff now has taken over 2nd position. 69 now in 3rd spot. That is David Neal, doing an excellent job. This is the farthest stuff we've seen Neal. Neal on a, evidently with a new year, has got new spirit, and he's going after it in 3rd spot. In 4th position was, I believe that was 6, Chuck Weishoff. Now the question is, can Cordillo hold off the hard-charging Roloff? We're going to find out here in the next couple of laps, because we're going to get a, I believe the white flag comes out this lap, doesn't it, or is it 2 laps from now? The leader, Roloff's the fastest guy out on the racetrack. Right now, 2.66 separates the first 2 riders, and let's see how much the gap is closed here as they go down the back straightaway. Oh, and Roloff is definitely closing ground. I think he's going to get him before the checkered flag. Now it's 1.62, so he already picked up 1 second, just half a lap. So Roloff's going to really make up the time here as they come out of turn number 9. He could probably slip through past him as they cross the start-finish stripe. Here they come out of turn number 9 and down the front straightaway. Here's Cordillo, here's Roloff, 2 and 1, and it looks like it's soon going to be 1 and 2. Look at Roloff overhaul him as he pulls alongside to the inside and overtakes him. Anybody interested in a track tour, get on down to the paddock area right now. Pay your money and go on out. I'll get fixed in about, I don't know, it took about 3 or 4 seconds. Roloff went back out in 7th spot and now is taking over the lead again. And I guess your hat's off to the Roloff crew, getting him in and out real quick. And Roloff's going to pick up his first win in the first race of the year. Okay, now right after this race, riders, we are going to be breaking for lunch. I'm going to get my clutch fixed, and we're going to come back to racing it again in about a half an hour. We'll have that track tour, so get on down here for this track tour immediately. It's going to start right after this race. Let's get on down here for the track tour if you want to take it.
Where's that muffler loud? Where's that muffler loud?
Roloff gets the checker flag. Cordillo has to settle for a very disappointing 2nd spot. 69, David Neal, a great 3rd position. Bike number 10, Ron Sharp finishing 4th. Bike number 6, Chuck Wychoff finishing 5th. So the story of the race really is the Roloff incident, but also the excellent riding by David Neal. David Neal coming of age here in the first race of the year. Usually a rider that's up in the top 10, but somewhere around 8th place. Now finding himself up there amongst the leaders. An excellent ride by David Neal on the Yamaha. So the Kawasaki wins it. Yamaha's finishing 2nd. And 3rd and 4th. So Yamaha's dominating except for Roloff on that ever-dominating Kawasaki. There for 2nd position.